Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my Car Chronicles.
You know better, you know better, you know better than you do.
2024 is approaching, right? We have like 2 days here. Hopefully this video is out, which I don't think it will be. This video might not be out until just after the new year, but it's still pertinent, right? It's still relevant. So I wanted to go over the goals for 2000. Oh, my lips is dry. Hold on. There we go. All right, I gotta stop doing that to y'all. Y'all can't keep seeing me like this, right? Y'all can't. Yes, I can. My channel is called The Real Her. Y'all gonna get all of me, the real me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So 2024, we all want to reach these social media goals. Well, for the most part. I mean, if you got goals on being a content creator or building a business, right? You want to grow your following on social media so that you can attract more clients, more customers. You can get paid from posting, get brand deals, and the list goes on, right? We need social media. So what I did was I just did a vague search on what the algorithm requires. I say analytics, I mean algorithm. So what do you need to grow your social medias, right? Grow your following on social medias. And I'll go ahead and insert a video here on my findings on the top 5 things on how to grow social media. And then we'll go ahead and discuss what I feel would be the best way to implement these 5 things in 2024. So insert here. Consistency is key. So the idea is to post every day, at least something, and then engage with your audience. And that's not one I'm good at all, but reply to comments and talk to those that talk to you. 3, collaborate with other creators. And this allows you to share their audience and share your audience with them. And then 4, you gotta post hashtag strategically, right? So choose a set of hashtags and repost them consistently to gain exposure. Offer something that brings your following back to your channel. Because when you find a following that actually likes your page, engage with your page, they want to keep coming back. They want to keep seeing you. And if they don't see you, it's like that out of sight, out of mind. They don't see you and they don't think. And with that, I also think it's very important to note that, yeah, the analytics is one thing, but there's also another thing that will help you just grow as a person. I mean, in order to grow your social media, I feel like you have to be original. I feel like you can't just create content based on whatever else is out there. Yes, a lot of things are just remixes of whatever somebody has already done, but you also want to be original. You have to be comfortable in your skin. You have to know who you are. You have to develop yourself. I know a few years ago I was really big on my personal development and my self-work. And with that, I figured out that you have to change your self-talk, how you talk to yourself. You have to speak more positive to yourself. You have to love yourself. Listen, if you don't love yourself, nothing is going to work. I don't care what it is. You have to love yourself. You can't come on social media, especially with all the hate comments and all the biased opinions, and expect to be able to push forward. You're gonna let one bad comment eat you alive. You can't do that. You got to love yourself, and you got to stand on, this is who I am, and I'm okay with that. You got to study. So you need to consume your time with whatever it is that you intend to do. So say your goal is to lose 10 pounds in 2 months. You have to designate a certain amount of time to working on that goal. You have to figure out workouts that's going to work. What's going to help me burn the most fat? You have to study. In my case, I wanted to launch some businesses, so I had to learn marketing. Now, I was this close to going to school for marketing, but YouTube is an amazing resource. So I YouTube University it, and I was learning a little bit about marketing. So marketing, how to create my own how to create my own flyers, how to create and edit videos. You know, you have to learn the behind the scenes, and you have to essentially master it, whatever it is that you want to do. And if you don't master it, that's okay. But that brings me to my next point. You just have to start wherever it is that you are. Like with my vlogging, I mentioned it in another video that I don't even have a vlogging camera. I'm still on my phone. Even though I did buy a camera, I realized that I like recording on my phone. The audio is great. The picture quality is okay with me. And the editing is convenient for my lifestyle. I don't have time to sit in front of a laptop and just edit. I need to edit on the go. Like I might just be in the car and only have 10 minutes of downtime. I need to be able to utilize my time to the best of my ability, and that's what works for me. So you have to figure out what works for you. And stop making excuses. You gotta stop making excuses, because tomorrow one may never be there, and tomorrow is going to keep being tomorrow. I mean, you might say, oh, I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, I'll do it later. And then life might just happen where something else that is more important gets in the way, and now you're just pushing it back. And then before you know it, 2 years, 3 years done went by, and you still got this goal that you haven't even touched on. Like, you have to start now. Start exactly where you are. Do not procrastinate. Do not make excuses. Right now is the best time to do it. And that, I made a video, my very first video, I mentioned also, like, if I have a thought in my head, I have to go through with that thought right then and there, because you might talk yourself out of it. Self-talk is a real thing. You might talk yourself out of it and be like, but wait, because my edges aren't laid right now, I don't need to post a video. It is what it is. I'm going to post this video, and I don't care. You got to be okay. Just, it is what it is. You cannot let other people's thoughts and opinions run your life, because you're not going to reach any level. People are going to dislike you. People are going to like you. And that's just what it is. The people that are for you will find you. And also, you have to be consistent. Like, you can't start something and then stop and expect for it to work. It's not going to work. You cannot start something and then fall off for a few months and then start it back up and be like, hey, because 9 times out of 10, you've already lost the few people that was already supporting you or following you, or those people that was like, you know what, I'm starting to see this person more often. Now you just slipped. You out of their mind just like that. Things work so fast right now that if you slip up just the slightest bit, you may fall off. I can't tell you how many times I started consistently on social media, being consistent with my workout videos, being consistent with my posting, and I was starting to get noticed. And people was like, oh my God, girl, I'm starting to see you a lot more. And then I took that and I stopped. And now those same people, like, I don't know if they still see my content. You know what I'm saying? It's been maybe about a year and I fell off. So now you got to get back on the wagon. You got to start fresh, and you have to be consistent. So what I know is you have to plan ahead. So even if you plan a month or 2 months of content, do that. Oh, there go my lips again. Hold on. So even if you plan like a month or 2 months of content, and you just have that in your arsenal, that way, if you're like, okay, well, what do I post right now? You can just pull from your content and be like, okay, I got this video to post. Now you are 2 months ahead of the game, and at least until you get in a groove of things to be like, okay, now I'm in a rhythm that I need to record and edit and post by said date. You know, you have to have a schedule, essentially. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get in a rhythm. But don't let not having a schedule stop you from beginning. You have to begin. Begin now. At least if you begin by just planning out what I'm going to post. So if I plan to post once a week is for a month is 4 videos. Simple, real simple. You can get that done in a day, technically. When you work, you want to show up and show out. You want to outwork everybody. You want to be the master at whatever it is that you do. That's how you grow and dominate in whatever industry, whatever market. You have to outwork the average person. The average person is only going to do average work. You need to do superb work. You need to do outstanding, immaculate work. Okay. You need to have exemplary work. Okay. You have to work. And that may even come with time, but at least you are striving and making consistent efforts to work. And then lastly, because I have to move here, show love, because energy is transferred and people feel that. So like, if you see another content creator, whether they're new or not new, you know what I'm saying, you need to write and comment and interact with them. You need to show them love, and in return they'll likely show you love back, because like I said, energy is transferred, you know. And that's just in your day-to-day life too. You pass somebody and be like, girl, you look good, you know what I'm saying? People respond well to compliments, and that's a whole nother topic. I love psychology. I did psychology in high school, and I loved it. Okay, I did a college course in high school, but I loved it. I still love psychology. That's a whole nother topic. I forgot to end the video, so I want to say, I hope that helps. I hope that gives someone out there some insight on my personal beliefs and experience, because this is my third time restarting on building. So I know some of my tips work, and I'm speaking from other experience too. So it's important to learn from other people's mistakes and their experiences, because what that does is put you ahead of the learning curve. So there's always going to be a learning curve, but why not learn from someone else's experience so that you don't have to make those same mistakes, and then it doesn't put you further behind. But that is all. You all have a blessed week, and I'll see you again next Sunday. Bye.